New species of frog discovered. This species is found in Arunachal Pradesh, named as Nugu Music. Discovery of powerful cosmic rays. Its particles came from a particular part of the universe, named as Amaterasu. Fossils found of a species of Silesauridae family. Amansaurus nesbitti is the name. This species matches Triassic dinosaurs. Nugu to become core tiger habitat, NTCA recommended. This wildlife sanctuary is located in Karnataka. And question raised on IUCN Red list, a team of 25 scientists conducted the research, suggested version 2.0 of Red list. Recently, Supreme Court Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, while delivering the verdict in the hearing of a case, said that the governor does not have the veto power to withhold consent on any bill. The Supreme Court has given this verdict on a petition filed by the Punjab government against the governor's action of stalling crucial bills. However, this decision will also affect the case of Tamil Nadu. The Supreme Court, while delivering the verdict, said that if a governor withholds assent to a bill, he should send the bill back for reconsideration as soon as possible. Also, a message to reconsider some or all the provisions of the proposed bill should be attached. If the State Assembly sends back the bill with or without amendments, the governor has no option or discretion. He will have to give his consent on this. It is noteworthy that Article 200 of the Indian Constitution clarifies the role of the governor regarding bills. According to this, the governor can give assent to the bill passed by the legislature or return it to the legislature with a message of reconsideration of some or all the provisions. But if the legislature again passes that bill, it is mandatory for the governor to give his assent to it. However, the governor has another option to reserve the bill for the consideration of the president. According to Article 201, the president can give or withhold his assent to the bill. Apart from this, the president can also direct the governor to return the bill to the legislature for reconsideration. Recently, the S&P Global Ratings has shared the estimated growth rate figures of many countries, including India. According to Global Ratings, India's growth is estimated to be 6.4% in the fiscal year 2024-25. Whereas in the current year 2023, this rate has been fixed at 6%. The study suggests that strong domestic momentum also appears to be overcoming headwinds posed by high food inflation and weak exports. It is noteworthy that other world institutions like IMF and World Bank had estimated India's growth rate to be 6.3%. It is noteworthy that S&P has also released the economic outlook for the Asia-Pacific region. It said that many countries with solid domestic demand are poised to climb the growth ladder in the current year and next year. This includes India, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Philippines. India's neighboring country China was also mentioned in this outlook. According to Global Ratings, China's GDP growth rate is estimated to be 5.4% in the year 2023. According to RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India, India's GDP growth rate for the current and next financial year has been estimated to be 6.5%. According to the data, the Indian economy witnessed a growth rate of 7.2% in the 2022-23 fiscal year, ending March 2023. The country's real GDP rose at the rate of 7.8% on an annual basis in the June quarter. Recently, the Prime Minister paid tribute to Ahom warrior Lachit Borphukan on Lachit Diwas. On this occasion, the Prime Minister mentioned the remarkable historical contribution of Lachit Borphukan. He also recalled the Battle of Saraighat, fought by him. His role in this battle is considered a symbol of exceptional leadership, perseverance, and commitment to duty. It is noteworthy that the Battle of Saraighat took place in 1671. This was a naval battle between the Mughal Empire and the Ahom Empire. In this battle, the Ahom forces were led by Borphukan, while the Mughal forces were led by Raja Ram Singh. It was fought on the banks of the Brahmaputra in Guwahati. The Mughals had to face defeat in this. Borphukan successfully checked the growing ambitions of the Mughals under Aurangzeb. He defeated him by using guerrilla tactics, military intelligence, and taking advantage of the only weakness of the Mughal army, that is navy. He was a talented military commander. He was chosen as one of the 5 great Borphukans of the Ahom kingdom by King Chardhwaj Singha. He played an important role in the administrative, judicial and military systems. Let us tell you that the Ahom people had come and settled in the Brahmaputra valley from Burma, that is present-day Myanmar, in the 13th century. They ended the old political system of the Bhuya people and established a new state. The Ahoms ruled a large part of the region for about 600 years from the 13th century to the beginning of the 19th century. Presently, this part comes under the state of Assam. It is noteworthy that it was a prosperous multi-ethnic empire which was dependent on the cultivation of rice in its fertile lands and extended around the Brahmaputra valley. The Ahom people faced conflicts with the Mughals from 1615 to 1682. This conflict started from the reign of Jahangir and continued till the reign of Aurangzeb. Recently, scientists have discovered a new species of frog, music frog, in Namdafa Kamlung region of Arunachal Pradesh. It was identified in the swamp near the local river Noa Dihing. Due to this, scientists have named it Noa Dihing music frog. This species is also known as Nidirana Noha Dihing. It is a frog of the Nidirana genus family. It differs from its ancestors by a combination of morphological characters. It is noteworthy that this is the first time that Nidirana genus has been found in India. This species is commonly found in Japan, Taiwan, China, Vietnam, Laos and Thailand. They are known to live in swamps, ponds and paddy fields and often build nests to lay eggs. Let us tell you that music frog is considered to be physically very strong. In this, the height of male and female is different. The length of the male is approximately 1.8 inches to 2.3 inches and the length of the female is approximately 2.4 inches to 2.6 inches. These frogs have a round snout and smooth skin with bony projections on the back. They are distinguished from other species by their oval toe and the shape of the tubercle on their back and their unique sound. It is noteworthy that these frogs are generally found in both freshwater and on lands. They belong to the amphibia class of vertebrates. The common species of frog found in India is Rana tigrina. In these, the body temperature keeps changing according to the temperature of the environment. Besides, they have the properties of winter dormancy and summer dormancy. These include diffusion and cutaneous respiration. Their heart is made in a 3-chambered structure. Both endocrine and nervous systems are found in these. Recently, scientists have detected the most powerful cosmic rays ever to reach Earth. Scientists believe that powerful cosmic ray particles have come from a part of the universe where nothing exists. This particle have been named Amaterasu after a Japanese sun goddess. Its energy is more than 240 eeV, that is exa-electron volt. It is believed to be millions of times more powerful than the particles produced by the Large Hadron Collider. It is the second most powerful cosmic ray particle discovered after the Oh My God particle. It is noteworthy that the ultra-high energy cosmic ray of Oh My God came at 320 eeV. It was discovered in 1991. Let us tell you that cosmic rays are high-energy particles which are produced in the outer part of space. They move in space at almost the speed of light. Most cosmic rays are atomic nuclei stripped of their atoms. Protons are most abundant in these, but nuclei of heavy elements like lead are also found. However, other subatomic particles such as neutrons, electrons, and neutrinos are also found within cosmic rays. It is noteworthy that when these rays hit the upper atmosphere of the Earth, they destroy the nuclei of oxygen and nitrogen gas. This produces secondary particles. These travel short distances in the atmosphere, repeating the process as well. During this, billions of secondary particles are released and scattered on the surface. Recently, America, Britain and other countries have signed an agreement regarding AI, that is artificial intelligence. It is the first international agreement designed to make AI safer. Under the agreement, 18 countries have agreed and signed the 20-page document. It is noteworthy that this agreement is non-binding. The agreement includes recommendations such as monitoring AI systems in case of common abuses, protecting data from tampering, and investigating software suppliers. Under this, a framework has been made to protect AI technology from being hijacked by hackers. Apart from this, recommendations have been made in the agreement like releasing the model only after proper safety testing. It is noteworthy that AI is related to the ability of computers or computer-controlled robots to perform tasks that are usually performed by humans. However, no AI system has yet been developed that can perform all the tasks that a normal human can do. But some machines or robots may be able to perform some specific tasks performed by humans with the help of AI. The main characteristic of artificial intelligence is its ability to take rational actions designed to achieve a set goal. Recently, fossils of a new species of Silosauridae family, similar to Triassic dinosaurs, have been discovered in Brazil. This discovery has been made by two archaeologists from the Federal University of Brazil. The name of this new species is Amanosaurus nesbiti. This species is almost similar to dinosaurs in length, whereas silosaurs were generally smaller in length than dinosaurs. This species inhabited this region of Brazil during the Carnian period of the late Triassic epoch, approximately 233 million years ago. This ancient creature is a member of the Silosauridae, an extinct family of Triassic dinosauriform reptiles. Silosauridae had very long necks and legs and were probably quadrupedal animals. These are generally considered non-dinosaurs dinosauriforms and the sister group of dinosaurs. These were adapted to inhabit a variety of ecological zones. Most silosaurids were carnivorous early in their evolution. Later, gradually most of the species became vegetarian. It is noteworthy that thin limbs and a beak-like projection from the anterior tip of the lower jaw are characteristic of most Silosauridae. It is noteworthy that the geographical characteristics of the Silosauridae species of reptiles are very similar to those of dinosaurs. Therefore, scientists believe that a lot of information can be obtained about dinosaurs by studying them. Recently, NTCA, that is National Tiger Conservation Authority, has recommended declaring Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary as the core critical tiger habitat of Bandipur. According to NTCA, it borders Bandipur Tiger Reserve. Due to this, it is a safe and ideal habitat for tigers and elephants in terms of ecological importance. In such a situation, the Karnataka government may consider proposing and notifying it as core critical tiger habitat. Let us tell you that Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary is located in Mysore district of Karnataka. It is a small sanctuary with an area of 30.32 square kilometers. It was declared as a wildlife sanctuary on 17 June 1974. It was later added to the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve in 2003-04. Nugu Reservoir is found on the northern part of this sanctuary. It is located in the tropical climate zone. It receives rainfall from the southwest and northeast monsoons. It is noteworthy that dry and deciduous types of vegetation are found in Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary. Many medicinal and commercially important plants are found in it. These include tree species like Anogesus, Latifolia, Tectona grandis, Terminalia, tomentosa, etc. The wildlife includes elephant, leopard, jungle cat, wild boar, spotted deer, sambar, deer, barking deer, otter, small Indian civet, etc. For information, let us tell you that NTCA is a statutory body under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It was established in the year 2006 under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It plays a major role in tiger conservation in India. It also ensures monitoring of tigers and their habitats and community development using the latest technological equipment. Recently, the 77th permanent meeting of CITES was held in Geneva. The meeting focused on compliance with wildlife trade rules. It reviewed the trade in precious timber and sharks and the conservation of elephants, big cats, parrots, eels, marine turtles and totoba. This meeting was convened nearly a year after the COP19 conference. About 600 participants participated in it. This meeting was attended by 84 parties, 15 international organizations and 88 non-governmental organizations. Let us tell you that the full name of CITES is Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. It is a global agreement between governments. Its aim is to ensure that international trade in wild animals and plants does not threaten their existence. It was adopted on 1 July 1973 while it came into force in 1975. There are 184 member parties in it. It is noteworthy that the government of a country or any regional economic integration organization for which the convention has come into force is called a party to CITES. CITES regulates trade in more than 38,000 species. Its headquarters is located in Geneva, Switzerland. It is administered by the United Nations Environment Programme, that is UNEP. The species covered by CITES are listed in 3 appendices in order to their need for protection. Its Appendix 1 includes those species which have reached endangered status, whereas Appendix 2 includes those species which are not in danger of extinction in the near future. But there is a fear that if the trade of these species is not strictly controlled, they may fall into the category of extinction. Whereas in cases related to trade of species include in Appendix 3, an export permit issued by the management authority of the concerned state is required. For more information, let us tell you that India became a party of CITES in the year 1976. However, no law has been passed in India that specifically conforms to CITES guidelines. Recently, the Red List of Endangered Species of IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature, has been declared outdated and unreliable. A team of 25 scientists has shared research related to this. Research revealed that only 150,000 species have been assessed by IUCN. It accounts for less than 10% of the 2 million described species in the world. At the same time, according to recent research, the number of animal species in global biodiversity is estimated to be more than 50 million. Also, the Red List has about 42,100 species threatened. On the other hand, IPBES, that is Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services, says that more than 1 million species are facing the threat of extinction. Apart from this, reassessment work has not been done by IUCN every 10 years. About 28% of the assessments have already been declared outdated. In such a situation, the need for version 2.0 of the Red List has been suggested. Let us tell you that IUCN is an international organization. It works towards conservation of nature and ensuring sustainable use of natural resources. It was established in the year 1948. Its headquarters is in Switzerland. Talking about the IUCN Red List, it is an important indicator of the health of the world's biodiversity. This list provides information about the species population, size, habitat and ecology, uses, threats and conservation actions. In the Red List, organisms are divided into several categories based on their population and habitat. This includes categories like critically endangered, endangered and vulnerable, etc. The situation of air pollution remains serious in the capital Delhi. This problem is increasing with time. Recently, there was a problem of poor AQI, that is, Air Quality Index level in many parts of the country, including Delhi NCR. Recently, research related to this has been shared. It has been told that the impact of dangerous levels of air pollution has reached beyond physical health and has reached the brain. Actually, this research has been done by scientists of Yale Universities. It highlights the harmful effects of poor air quality on brain health. Research has revealed that prolonged exposure to air pollution has a significant impact on the cognitive functions of elderly men. According to research, the air we breathe can impact the aging process of our brain. However, these particles can have a subtle but profound impact. This can potentially lead to conditions like Alzheimer's. Also, inhaling fine particles can cause swelling in the body, including the brain. This can lead to mental health problems. Pollutants can enter the bloodstream and reach the brain. Neurological functions may be affected by this. Let us tell you that Air Quality Index is a parameter by which air quality is evaluated. It tells what the level of air pollution is at a certain time and place. Under this, the amount of various pollutants such as particulate matter PM2.5 and PM10, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide are measured. Based on this index, air quality is divided into different categories. This includes good, satisfactory, moderate, poor, very poor and severe categories. Khelo India Para Games 2023 will be organized in New Delhi in the coming days. For this, the Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports has recently released a mascot. Ujjwala, a sparrow, has been selected as the mascot of the game. This little sparrow is a symbol of the pride of Delhi and its uniqueness reflects determination and empathy. Ujjwala, as the mascot of Khelo India Para Games 2023, also symbolizes the strength comes in many forms and the human spirit is unbreakable. It is noteworthy that Khelo India Games are being organized since the year 2018, but Para Games were not organized till now. This is the first time that Khelo India Para Games will be organized in the country. More than 1,400 participants from 32 states and union territories, including Services Sports Control Board, will participate in this competition. 7 events will be organized, including para-athletics, para-shooting, para-archery, para-football, para-badminton, para-table tennis and para-weightlifting, in which para-athletes will compete to get medals. These competitions will be held from December 10 to December 17. After the news, now let's take a look at 5 questions related to the bulletin. The first question is, consider the following statements regarding music frog. Statement 1. It has been discovered in Namdafa Kamlong area of Arunachal Pradesh. Statement 2. It is a frog of the Nidirana genus family. And statement 3. In this, the height of male and female is equal. How many of the above statements are correct? Options are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. All 3 or D. None. Next question. Consider the following statements with the reference of Amaterasu. Statement 1. It is a particle of cosmic rays coming from the universe. And statement 2. This is the first most powerful cosmic ray particle ever discovered. Which of the above statements is or are correct? A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. Both 1 and 2 or D. Neither 1 nor 2. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding CITES. Statement 1. It was adopted on July 1, 1975. Statement 2. Its objective is to ensure that international trade in wild animals and plants does not threaten their existence. And statement 3. It is administered by the World Trade Organization. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary. Statement 1. It is located in Mysore district of Karnataka. Statement 2. It is located adjacent to the Bandipur Tiger Reserve but does not share its boundary with it. And statement 3. It was added to the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve in the year 2003-2004. How many of the above statements are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none. Fifth and the last question. Consider the following statements regarding Lachit Borphukan. Statement 1. He was a brilliant military commander of the Ahom kingdom. Statement 2. He led the Ahom forces in the Battle of Saraighat in 1671. And statement 3. Lachit Borphukan had to face defeat in the Battle of Saraighat. How many of the above statements are correct? And options are A. Only 1, B. Only 2, C. All 3 or D. None. Please answer these questions in the comment box. But while moving on, let us look at important events in other news. Recently, Irish writer Paul Lynch has been awarded the Booker Prize for 2023. He has won this award leaving behind Indian-origin writer Chetna Maru's first novel, Western Lane. It is noteworthy that Paul Lynch has won the Booker Prize for 2023 for his novel, Prophet Song. This novel by 46-year-old Lynch talks about the Ireland in the grip of totalitarianism. Let us tell you that the Booker Prize is one of the most prestigious literary awards in the world. It has established in the year 1969 in the United Kingdom. For the first time, this award was given to P.H. Newby for his novel Something to Answer For. The award is given annually to any novel published in Britain and Ireland, originally written in the English language. Recently, the 63rd Council meeting of ISO, that is International Sugar Organization, was held. It was announced that India will chair the presidency of this organization for the year 2024. According to this statement from India, it will work with the support and cooperation of all the member countries during its presidency. It will also focus on adopting more sustainable facilities in sugarcane cultivation, sugar and ethanol production, and better utilization of byproducts. It is noteworthy that India is the largest consumer and second largest producer of sugar in the world. It accounts for about 15% of global sugar consumption. Apart from this, it plays an important role in the global market with about 20% production of sugar. Let us tell you that the headquarters of International Sugar Organization is in London. It has about 90 member countries. Recently, World Climate Action Summit started. It started in Dubai from 28 November and it will continue till 12 December. It is being organized under the chairmanship of the United Arab Emirates. It is noteworthy that this conference is the high-level segment of the 28th Conference of the Parties of the UNFCCC, that is United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Let us tell you that the World Climate Action Summit is an international conference. Its purpose is to discuss global climate change issues and take action to address it. Leaders from around the world, environmental experts, representatives of various government and non-government organizations, and business representatives participate in this summit. Recently, the British Antarctic Survey has made a new revelation about Antarctica. The survey has found that in more than 3 decades, one of the world's largest icebergs has been seen drifting from Antarctic waters. This iceberg is known as A23A. Let us tell you that it was separated from the Filchner ice shelf of Antarctica in the year 1986. Later, it remained in the Weddell Sea for many years. This iceberg is said to be about 3 times the size of New York City and more than twice the size of Greater London. It is spread over about 4,000 square kilometers. Recently, the government has informed that under Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, 5,470 health camps have been organized in 995 Gram Panchayats. The presence of more than 7,82,000 people has been recorded in these. Let us tell you that Vikasit Bharat Sankalp Yatra was started by the government to provide benefits of the central government schemes in the country. It started on 15 November from Khunti, Jharkhand. Under this, health camps are organized at the stopping places of IEC vans in Gram Panchayats as a part of on-spot services. This includes activities related to Ayushman Card, tuberculosis, sickle cell disease, and non-communicable diseases. Recently, Bali Jatra fair has started. The fair is being organized on the banks of Mahanadi in Cuttack, Odisha, and will continue till December 4. It is noteworthy that it is considered one of the largest open trade fairs in Asia. This fair is organized every year in Cuttack on the day of Kartik Purnima. It is also known as Bali Yatra. This lasts for 7 or more days. It is celebrated to remember the ancient maritime trade of Odisha. It is celebrated on the day when sailors set out for trade to countries like Bali, Java, Sumatra, Borneo, and Sri Lanka in Indonesia. The name Bali Jatra is derived from the island of Bali, which used to be a hotspot for traders from Odisha. Recently, the central government has approved the proposal to merge 2 wildlife sanctuaries in Madhya Pradesh. In this, Nauradehi Wildlife Sanctuary will be merged with Rani Durgavati Wildlife Sanctuary in Damoh district. It will be centered around Jabera area of Damoh. The Forest Department has said that the department is working on a plan to operationalize the new tiger reserve within the next 2 to 3 months. Its construction will provide a safe haven for the tiger population of the area. Besides, tourism and development in the area will also get a boost. It is noteworthy that this sanctuary created after this merger will be the largest tiger reserve in the country, whose area will be about 2,300 square kilometers. Recently, the plant species Soroya pundwana has been recorded for the first time in Tamenglong district of Manipur. It is listed as critically endangered on the IUCN Red list. Let us tell you that this species belongs to the Actinidiaceae family. Its flowers change from white to pink when mature, and the petals are oval, thick, bent on the ends. Its fruits are spherical and shiny white. It is used medicinally in veterinary medicine. It is found in subtropical forests at an altitude of about 600 to 1800 meters. Its species is found in Bangladesh, Bhutan, China, India, and Myanmar. In India, it is found in Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, and Tripura. Recently, the Union Cabinet has approved the terms of reference for the 16th Finance Commission. This commission will prepare a formula for revenue sharing between the centre and the state for the period beginning April 1, 2026. The government has set October 31, 2025 as the deadline to submit its recommendations to the panel. Let us tell you that the first Finance Commission of India was established in the year 1951. It is established by the President under Article 280 of the Indian Constitution. It is a constitutional body. Recently, periodic labour force survey has been released by National Sample Survey Office. According to this, a decline in unemployment rate has been seen in the urban areas of the country. In this, the unemployment rate has decreased from 7.2% in July-September in 2022 to 6.6% in July-September in 2023. Also, the unemployment rate in urban areas has declined to 6.6% for persons aged 15 years and above, whereas for the male category, it is 6%. At the same time, for the female category, it has decreased from 9.4% in July-September last year to 8.6% in the same quarter this year. Let us tell you that the Periodic Labour Force Survey or PLFS is done to measure the employment and unemployment situation in India. The survey is conducted by the National Sample Survey Office or NSSO under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. It was started in April 2017.